Hello, friends. In your sociology, there is a topic called social change. Under this, we know that because of cultural diffusion, that means when there is diffusion of two or more culture, and one culture adopted certain cultural practices from another culture, we call it cultural diffusion. Under this cultural diffusion, we talk about Sanskritization, parochialization, and universalization. Let us first, I'll just narrate this one diagram. First, we need to understand what is this great tradition, then what is this little tradition, and how this parochialization is taking place, and how this universalization is taking place, and how in total they are bringing social changes in the society. Right? Then let us understand this. First one is we need to understand that this great tradition and little tradition, this concept is given by Robert Redfield when he studied peasant society. Then you need to understand that what is the meaning of tradition. Tradition means the pattern of beliefs, values, customs, and knowledge which is transmitted from generation to generation. Means in our socialization process also we have witnessed that the societal norms, cultural values, and the traditional practices is being transmitted from generation to generation and is being inculcated within ourselves by our parents, by our society, etc. Right? So now understand that what is this great tradition and what is this little tradition. Great tradition is related to some elite people. They are literate people. This is the tradition of a great people. Great tradition in Odia, the meaning is Mahan Parampara, right? So these people are very knowledgeable. They are educated enough to understand, analyze, interpret, and reflect their own cultural tradition. They just encourage their own culture, they promote their own cultural knowledge, so they make it great, right? So this tradition has a tendency to spread out, and these people have a tendency of maintaining written document, written record. For example, Ramayana and Mahabharata, as we know that these all are available in written form. So this tradition is transmitted by priest, ritual leaders, and reciters. Now we need to understand that there is a uniform pattern of this great tradition, because as they are believing in a written document and they are maintaining a written record. For example, the sacred books like Ramayana and Mahabharata, the story of Ramayana in Odisha is the same as the story of Ramayana in Delhi. Means the people, they are studying the same text, same record, same scripture, and they come to know what is the tradition and what is the story all about, right? But in little tradition, these are unlettered people, these are very primitive people, these are they stay in a very isolated place, and they believe that they are self sufficient. They try to isolate themselves from others, and they are very smaller in size, and it is very localized. It means the local customs, rites, rituals, and dialects. Means it is related to illiterate people, that may be rural peasant, or many maybe or tribal, maybe some tribal people. So this is very indigenous because it is restricted to a very small place, and they do not have the tendency to record everything. That is means it is unrecorded, and it is orally transmitted. Means from person to person, it's just transmitted orally. So it is transmitted by folk artist, folk musician, street singer, and storyteller, etc. This is very diverse, because you need to understand is uh, when it is restricted to a very small area, that means when you are witnessing a kind of culture in a particular area, suppose a particular tribal area, but when you will move from that area to another area, then you will witness other kind of another or different kind of culture. And this tradition and culture varies from region to region. That means there is a diversity, it is very diverse, it is not same everywhere, because it is practiced in a very small scale. But great tradition is practiced in a large scale, and it is promoted everywhere, and it has a tendency to spread out. And some people, means the knowledgeable people, the virtuous people, and the elite people, they are promoting it, so it has to spread out, right? So next is, when we understood that what is great tradition and what is little tradition, then let us understand that what is parochialization. Oh, just understand that when the culture of great tradition is being transmitted or is being diffused to the culture of little tradition, that means the people of a little tradition, they're accepting certain cultural practices or adopting certain cultural practices from great tradition. We call it parochialization, right? That means it is a downward movement, means from a great culture the certain cultural practices is being adopted by the people of little tradition. Here universalization meaning the people of a great tradition, they are adopting certain cultural practices from this little tradition, right? That means it's a upward movement, right? Upward movement of little tradition to the great tradition, right? So okay, we just remember one thing, that when we are talking about parochialization, that means some there has to happen certain kind of dilution and a deformation, because the people of little tradition, as I said, that they are uneducated, they are unlettered, so it's very difficult for them to practice that particular culture in true letter and spirit. Maybe there has to certain kind of dilution and deformation and deviation, means they will not practice that particular culture of great tradition in that true letter and spirit, right? So when, but on the contrary, when the people of a great tradition, they are adopting the cultural practices from little tradition, they will redefine it, they will enrich it, they will give a meaning to it, they will analyze it, they will interpret it, they will enhance it, right? So here the culture of little tradition is getting enhanced, but here the culture of a great tradition is getting certain, it is getting deformed, right? Now understand that uh, Bakim Marriott, when he was elaborating this, okay, Milton Singer, he studied Madras city, and he said that little tradition and great tradition in India, they're interacting with each other and they're interdependent. But Makim Marriott, when he studied Kishangarh village in North India, he gave this concept of universalization and parochialization. Now we understood that when there is cultural diffusion between the two, when some cultural practices of little tradition, it is moving to great tradition, and also some cultural practices of great tradition is moving downward to the little tradition. We call it parochialization and universalization, right? So understand this. Uh, in universalization, there is upward movement. As I said, in universalization, there is upward movement, right? And Mackie Marriott, he gave two examples of this universalization, how a particular culture of little tradition is getting universalized and practiced as a part of the great tradition, right? So, for example, the Salono festival of little tradition is universalized and practiced as a part of great tradition. It is Raksha Bandhan. It is universalized as Raksha Bandhan. Now it is practiced as a part of great tradition. Another example is here the goddess, worshipping goddess Sauti in little tradition is being universalized, and it is transformed as worshipping goddess Lakshmi in great tradition, and it is freed and it is practiced in large scale, right? But in parochialization also, Mackie Marriott gave two examples, what he studied and what he witnessed. First one is the Govardhan, worshipping Govardhan hill. It's a practice of great tradition. When it is being transmitted and when there is a downward movement, the people of a little tradition, they did not worship that Govardhan hill. What they did is they just piled up some gobar, that is cow dung, and they just put certain straw and cotton above it to represent trees, and they consider it as a worshipping Govardhan, means the Govardhan heel worshipping. Instead of Govardhan heel worshipping, they are just worshipping the cow dung, and they are saying that this is the representation of the same thing, means in that way there is certain kind of deformation we are witnessing. And the second example is when in great tradition we are celebrating Dasara, Durga Puja and Navaratri, but when it is transmitted and there is a downward movement to little tradition, the people, they call it Norath. Norath means it is, we are believing that, means Mackie Marriott, he believed that it is Navaratra. But the problem is, when we call it a Navaratra, but why the particular terminology is not followed in this tradition? That means there is certain kind of dilution and a deviation and deformation, right? Okay, these are the example what I wrote here, and already I explained it. And also you can understand that nowadays Ayurveda and yoga, these are the indigenous practices. That means it's a part of a little tradition. But now it is being universalized and promoted worldwide. So we need to understand that this is also a process of universalization, and also it is practiced. Yoga and Ayurveda, all these are practiced as a part of great tradition now, right? But the criticism is only orthogenetic process of change is explained, means the influence of communication, modernization, modern technology, media, newspaper is being ignored. So we need to consider that. And the second thing is why the word little is attached, because little means certain kind of inferiority is attached to this primitive or tribal tradition, or maybe the little tradition, why we are calling that the rural or village tradition or tribal tradition is little. So in that way we are attaching certain kind of inferiority. So on this ground these are criticized. I hope you understand that what is parochialization, what is universalization, and how because of this cultural diffusion it is bringing social changes in the society. That means when the culture is being transmitted and adopted by other category, means other people. So and also when the little tradition is getting promoted to great tradition, there is upward movement or maybe there is downward movement. That means it is bringing some changes when we are adopting certain thing from other culture, right? So in that way it is bringing social change. Okay, thank you.